My head was sparkle. Okay, to be honest, it depends on who. Because I'm a kind of person that try to stay out of trouble. So if it's someone that I know, okay, maybe this person might probably have a gun or a knife or something, I'll literally just back off.
Now, of course, that wouldn't be good at all. You would be, your first instinct is angry, you know? But if, let's say, if it's verbally and you're right there, standing right there, then, you know, you can just go. You can just walk away and go. Because who cares? Like social media or something, you can just ignore it.
How can you tell?
I actually have a follow-up question for that. Is it right in front of my family member or just randomly? Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell the person thank you and then tell my family and then we'll move on. Because I know it's not going to take anything away from me as a person. It's not going to change who I am. I already know who I am, so I don't need somebody else to tell me who I am. So I'll just tell them thank you and I'll walk away.
I first said, what's wrong with you, man? Like, chill. And if he continues, I'll just tell, like, if it's just me and my little siblings, I'll just tell them to ignore him and we'll walk somewhere else.
Well, I'm not easily offended, so I would probably just walk away. Words don't really bother me and it wouldn't affect my family.
It's not written on the face, so maybe through a conversation, I might just begin a conversation with the person and try to understand some little things or deep knowledge about Christ. So from the person's response, I can determine to a level.
To be honest, I mean, based on our conversation, because there are some people that literally, you know, from the way they speak, you can tell. And I guess, yeah, literally from the way they speak, you can tell. Some people literally use the name of God, you can tell, okay, this person is a Christian. And for me, I don't really look for, are you a Christian? Whenever I meet you, all I'm thinking is, okay, what are your morals? You know, are you respectful?
Now that all depends on your conversation with that person. And it depends, let's say, like if the question you asked them, like let's say you're coming to talk about Christ. The reaction, they would say, yeah, I'm born again and I gave my life to Christ at this time, you know, and then let's say the person says they're born again and you see them like a few minutes after that cursing someone. It kind of, I'm not saying Christians don't curse, but it's just red flags, so.
Through the conversations that we have, well, technically you might not know outrightly unless you start talking to the person. So based on the conversations we're going to have, I might be able to draw a conclusion based on how they act or the kind of things that they say or the words that they use.
Okay.
Honestly, I think I'm used to that by now. I don't, you know, I can't. I think you just gotta become mature about that because you really can't always get what you want.
It doesn't feel great. You don't like it at all, and when you don't get it, then you kind of think, okay, do I really need it? Or it's like, why did I get it? I want this now. But in the end, when you don't get it, you kind of just let it die off, and it's probably not the right time, but you don't feel good. It's not a good feeling.
I'm going to be very sad. But one thing about me is I usually ask God why. Because I mean, people will say don't ask God why, but from my relationship with God, I know that it's okay to ask God, okay, why are you not giving me this? You know, why are you not doing this for me? And He explains, like so far so good. There's so many times that, you know, I've wanted something really bad and He will tell me, okay, it's because I'm bringing something better. That's why, maybe because this thing is going to harm you. So I'm going to be very sad, but at the end of the day, I understand that it's preferred.
So me not having it the time I wanted might be, you know, disappointing, but I will believe and hope with prayer and look up to God because I know He loves me. I'm His daughter and He always answers me whenever I call on Him. And I will hope to have it as His own time because God's time is the best.
Very discouraging, to be honest. that will be, it will cool down your spirit, period. But then I also remember that sometimes God gives you things when you're ready for it. So he's waiting for you to be ready for it before he gives it to you. Otherwise, it might come early and actually ruin your life in the process. So.
Honestly, what don't we have? We have enthusiasm, right? We have gospel. We have God. That's all we need. So, I think what I do want to add is, effort and manpower. Because we do need someone to, man the projector or something like that. So, wherever I can help, you guys just tell me.
If we can, probably the evangelizing is very great, and then it may be like we all can just gather together and go take a trip somewhere.
Movie nights and movie reviews where we get to watch movies and discuss the movie and apply it to our day-to-day lives.
So I think we should go out, maybe golf, or I don't really know the things that are happening in Midland today, but I think we should go out and in a playful setting as well.
And we'll try to put up interesting programs that will attract them to want to come. Movies, games, outdoor games, indoor, to be free. Most times not in the church premises. Sometimes we might have to go outside and, have some programs that is going to want them to come, because most times when people hear about church, they feel it's going to be spiritual and they want an avenue where they will be free to express themselves and freedom to do whatever they like as an adult. So they don't.
Hey, because me, I'm a kind of person that I like praise and worship session a lot. So probably like a praise night would be really fun. Cause that would be good. And and whenever I think of something else, I would always if there's a suggestion box. Yeah, literally there can be a suggestion box just for the young adults, so that way people know, okay, whenever it's young adults or whatever, they can put that.